Hello again, welcome back for another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's January 4th, 2023, close to midnight here. Let's turn this stuff off. Just having issues with this microphone for some reason. It wasn't working right. Working well. Now, I'm not going to be doing any co-op stuff. It started 2 days ago. I might be doing it tomorrow, more than likely, if I got the energy. And I'll explain why here. We're going to do a daily. Just kind of kick things off since I've been gone since before Christmas. Right, no C, that's right. So I've been gone. I've been gone for over a week. So what's been going on? What's been happening since I've last played, since Christmas Eve, I think. Is it Christmas Eve? Yeah, it's the 24th on there, but so like a little past midnight when I finished recording. So yeah. So what I've been up to? Well, Christmas, of course. I talked about in the last episode or two about me getting stitches. Accidentally slicing my finger open with a this knife, paring knife of some sort, and I was scoring some chestnuts and stuff like that. And so I got my stitches out like 2 days ago. So it was about a day after I was supposed to get them out or something like that. So yeah. And then I was helping somebody with some stuff like moving and whatever. And it's been, that was a little challenging, but I got it done for the most part. They still got some things left to do, but the bulk of the work is pretty much done for the most part. So there's that. Had New Year's. Had a shot of Prosecco. White wine or some sort. Champagne. Whatever. I mean, it's technically white wine, isn't it? Champagne is. I think it is. I have mixed feelings about wine. I could drink it. It's just... It's not my overall favorite flavor. You know, favorite kind of, wine. I don't care for sour wine. Sour wine, it's like in my lower tier of like alcohol I would be willing to drink and stuff. I have to drink it slowly if I'm drinking like a dry wine. And so anyways, this brings me to recently. So you might tell in my voice that I sound a little off. Well, I am. So yesterday I was diagnosed with COVID, so I was like, well, that makes sense. Like, I did a temperature check. Looked like I was a little over. I'm like, okay, this could be COVID symptoms. So I went to a quick care to do a test because I don't have any kits to test, of course. And yeah, positive. So I've been isolating myself ever since and taking a little bit of Tylenol here and there, getting some rest, staying hydrated. Fortunately, I am not like anywhere near the point of needing to go to the hospital or anything, fortunately. But it kind of sucks. I'm kind of wondering if I got that new variant because, like, as far as I'm aware, I never had COVID. And when I thought I had COVID, I took some tests too, and I was negative, as well as the influenza. So I might have been asymptomatic with the original strain, and then this new strain, I more than likely probably got the sound of things. Like, I've been, funny enough, I was being careful going into a quick care the day before. I had a mask on because there was like the flu and stuff going on and stuff, and from what they were telling me, it's been a bunch of people with the flu, influenza, and COVID coming in there. The last thing I needed was getting exposed to that and fuck me up. Which is kind of funny because the next day I got tested positive, so I must have been holding on to this for a few days and I wasn't realizing it until recently. So, texted some people too about it, just let them know about, hey, just letting you know I got COVID. And stuff tested positive, so just kind of, stay away from me and all that stuff. Yeah, so Yeah, there's that. So I've got COVID, so it's like sore throat, a low grade fever. You know, I checked earlier, it was like 99.4. So it went up by 0.2 degrees yesterday. So slept quite a bit. Because like yesterday morning stuff, I thought because of my lack of sleep, that's why I felt like I was fatigued. Because I had less than a few hours of sleep. Like really tired too, even. So that's not what kind of triggered me. What triggered me was like, I feel kind of chilly later on in the evening. And it's like, I feel kind of chilly for some reason. Especially when I took a shower or something. And I needed to be in the warm water a little bit longer than usual. So, yeah. And then I got tested with positive. I decided to go to Quick Care after I checked my temperature at home and said, 99.2. I was like, yep, that's definitely not normal. Like, I had, like, other stuff in the past that gave me a temperature rating like that, but then it was cleared of, like, COVID and stuff. It's like some weird-ass stuff going around. A bug. Whatnot. I'm going to just check in here, because I am dastardly. Okay, well, you know. Whatever. A quarter's a quarter. Quarter pounder. Oh, that is like fucking huge. I'm glad that I went through with this. So anyways. Yeah, it sucks for sure. This whole COVID shit. So it kind of complicates things a little bit because I don't have peanut butter. I ran out of peanut butter some time back before all this. And so I can't really go to the store anymore. So, yeah. But at least I got some distilled water to use for like hydrating my air in my apartment because it's drier than hell. Because apparently that warm front that they were claiming that's going to come around with that El Nino, I guess that's a bunch of shit, or maybe it comes in much later. I don't know what, but like, I'm a little flustered with that. Oh yeah, there's a cold wave coming in. Why didn't you just say there's an El Nino coming in? It's going to like warm things up significantly. There's a cold front moving in. We just lied, lol. Like I was driving on black ice a few days ago, right? Last week. Didn't say it was like black ice in the forecast. Like, at all. Saying the roads is green and stuff. For the traffic listing. Big ass metropolitan city, right? And of course I was taking it slow because by the time I got to like the highway, or by the time I got to like the stoplight, it was slicker than shit. And it's like, oh, okay, there's that. And I remember getting on the highway and there were people like driving real fast going by me. Like, not a care in the world. And later on, there was a big slowdown, of course. And I seen a bunch of cars like all over the place on the road, right? Just like all over the place. They flipped some of them flipped their vehicles, crashed into ditches, a combination of the two. Just crazy shit. There was like a few hundred accidents that day. And the traffic was just horrendous to get out of the town. And then I had to beat a storm on top of that once I got out of the outskirts. The epicenter of shit. Yeah, it was just one thing after another. And this COVID stuff, it's just like, oh yeah, this is just another chapter of this busy, unusual life right now. But fear not, all will be fine. I should not be any risk factors. Holy shit, there's a black market. Now, if it was me from years ago when I was overweight, yeah, I'd probably be much more susceptible to some severe shit. But just to minimize any issues and stuff like that, I'm resting and taking things slow and eating and Especially taking my vitamins. That's a huge one during this whole COVID stuff. Gimpy, huh? Gimped to me E. I'll definitely take a little bit of that. Yeah, so that's what's been going on. Also, what's been going on, let's see. Well, I seen that Target released like a couple days ago or so these new Stanley Cups. I don't know shit for much for shit for beans for Stanley Cups until I researched it. So they're selling Stanley Cups, which if you don't know what these are some type of brand of tumblers where you store coffee in. And there's like a kind of a partnership, I think, with Starbucks to be selling these things. And so the big gimmick with the Stanley Cups right now is there's two variants, these limited editions too. So many in stock for them. There's a red one and there's a pink one. Target exclusive, and it has to be at Targets that are participating Targets that have a Starbucks. I don't know if that's all Targets that have a Starbucks can qualify or not. But yeah. And so anyways, I was seeing like the news stories talking about, oh yeah, there's people out there waiting 3 or 4 in the morning to be in the line to get cups. I'm like, wow, it's like Black Friday, but for the cups. And so I seen footage of people fighting with one another. It was like mostly women fighting it, which is interesting. Oh boy. It's one of these rare items. That kind of fucked me like hard with that. Okay, well. Let's try to fix those fucking stats, shall we? This is fucking terrible. What do you expect? It's a... I know what this is. This is like TM Trainer. Or not TM Trainer. You know what I mean? It's a TM Trainer item. But it's, I just keep fucking with my tears rate, huh? That's cute. Holy shit, it's just getting worse. Okay, well, you know. At some point it balances out, right? Maybe. No, it's just getting incredibly fucking worse. Where the fuck's that soul heart come from? Is that because I got hit? Fix it! Holy shit, it's getting worse. Okay, no, okay, that fixed it a little bit. Oh my lord, why did I fucking do this myself? Alright, maybe I should keep these stats right now, right? I know tears rate's like absolute ass and the shot speed too. But I cannot afford to be fucking around any more than I need to. My range, actually no, then again my range is ass. Okay, just take that away from me. My luck. No reason to really have it, right? What the fuck is going on with these shots? Oh, my range. Holy fucking shit, my range. This is a Y2K themed run right now or something? Because it's fucking up with the music and it's glitching shit. Oh, look, at least it got some damage up, huh? Yeah, but look at the fuck 1.5 in the fucking range. I was going to... Oh, it's just even worse now. What the fuck do I do? Alright, tears rate's whatever. Yeah, it's improvement. That's cool. But you know what? Swap the tears rate with the range, because I'd rather deal with a low tear rate. Oh my god. Tears rate's better, but where's my... I can't fight like this. This is some horse shit. Well... Fuck. Indeed, this is some fuckery. Oh. I'm gonna have to just keep experimenting with this till I fix it, right? Or one more thing. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? Can you fix my range? Holy shit. What I need is like rock bottom to fix this shit right now. So everything is free. As long as I got the item in my inventory. Interesting.
48.
Let's see if we can fix this shit. I have a weird feeling that range doesn't go up anymore. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my godness. Alright. Well, there's a possibility of finding an item that could fix the range stuff. Find them in the wild. Possibility. Like, we got free items, so that's a start. That's a start. We just have to find range ups.
X-Lax.
That's all we gotta do. Steam sale. Okay. The fucked up part about this, we gotta hold on to this item. Alright. That was just fucking silly. Now, apparently, range does not go up. Okay. Well. Fuck. Let's hope we find a restock. Like, for reals. I need fucking range. Of course, this doesn't help when you pop this fucking thing in here. Like this. I don't know what the fuck's going on with these effects. Bunch of, like, tears coming out of that angle. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for here. Well, range would fix it, right? Not range. That brimstone could fix it. Oh, we gotta go to our other thing, too, yeah. So anyways, as I was saying, let's try it. That's even fucking worse. Yeah, it's just been calamity. You know what I'm getting? It's not a range up. LOL! Is there anything in here that can give me a range up? No. But I could probably grab this. See if I can find myself a secret room and maybe find a rock bottom. Because that's what I need is a freaking rock bottom. This is some shit. That's tears up. That's the damage down. Why not? Maybe the higher my stats, the better they'll balance out. I am not doing boss rush and shit on this run. Even if I can make it in time, like, there's just no way in fuck. We're going to Lamb. It's pretty bad. This character with this range right now, like, everything else is fine except, like, you know, the one big driving factor with this shit. Does this give me range? Are you fucking kidding me? Range doesn't exist in this game. Of all the things that I don't want, that I want now, it's amazing. Okay. Let's check down here first in case there could be like a restock or something. Okay, I think that gives me a range. No, it does not. Okay. We got some damage. We got conjoint. What the fuck are you? Whatever. Starter deck can be useful, potentially. Okay, that does help. The tear effects definitely help. Shit. Kinda. I have to be careful because I draw myself in with them. Tears up. I'll take the flight. It's definitely going to be needed. Yeah, so COVID, black ice, New Year's. Do you have a New Year's resolution? Okay, so that's a tears down, is it? Or a range down? Nope. Because my range is so low. This is a good effect, though. It's a really good effect. This is going to possibly help me counteract the shittiness of this build. It's going to be a short range build here, so to speak. So yeah, going back with the Stanley Cup stuff, like I was reading about it, it's like, oh yeah, they had the Valentine's Day ones back in like March, and then another time like in November. I think they're talking about last year. I'm like, huh. And I don't know how long this has been a thing for women and men and all that, going out and, you know, just whoever, you know what I mean? Probably the kids too. Hey kiddo, go over there and grab a handful of those. Well, the big deal is like, one, it's like, so there's a few things coming into play, right, with that. So because it's such a limited time release, there's only so many of those things stocked at the stores. And so Starbucks with collaboration with Target know about FOMO. Is another thing. FOMO. Oh, we could probably fix this. Okay. That's so much fucking better. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Like, I could have been fine without that or whatever, but I gotta make sure that the sucking fucking guy that's with me doesn't pick up any items. My range is still shit, but it's a lot better than what it was. This is the start. I think we might have a decent build here. As funky as it is. Yeah, so it's like FOMO, it's limited release, limited supply. And it's pink. You know, one of the girls' favorite colors. Some of them, probably not all of them, but a good amount of them probably love pink as their favorite color. Plus, it's trending, so they want to be viral with like social media, right? It's kind of like the Starbucks drinks they had many years ago. I seen an article about. It was the unicorn drinks. And they're so obsessed with it. Like, they kept coming to the Starbucks, I guess. I was reading and swamping the baristas for these orders. From what I heard, they're just absolute shit tasting. But the big appeal is how they look. So back then, it was like more the lines of Instagram than like TikTok, because TikTok wasn't really around. It was like some other company, and it wasn't really taken off yet. So Musical.ly or whatever it's called. And so, at the time, it was a big thing to be posting pictures of food on Instagram. That was the big platform then. So they do that. But now it's TikTok. It's more aligned to TikTok now. Less so with Instagram, but Instagram isn't completely, you know, abandoned. It's getting there though. Especially since Facebook's for boomers. Well, I'm still using Facebook. And I think some other people are too. It's just... I'm not a boomer, but I'm just saying, I mean... I might have somewhat of a boomer mindset. Certain aspects, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really installing boomers or anything. It's just... I'm just saying, like... I'm essentially a boomer to Gen Alpha right now. That's how I compare it. Like millennials to boomers, it's like Gen Alpha to millennials, right? There's, you know, just as much of a gap in time with generations like that. Oh, oh, okay, old man. You don't like Skibidi Toilet then? Is that what you're implying? No Skibidi Toilet? You know, watch all the episodes to find out what the lore and what's about and make a Wikipedia article about it. I literally looked that up. There's a Wikipedia article telling you every single episode and the synopsis to it. That's fucking mental illness. If I ever did see one. Like that's, I tried watching it. I'm not like saying it as like an insult with a mental illness or anything. Also, I'm getting like unlimited stuff here despite losing out my item. Did I find a loophole? Or whatever. I got some good stuff. I heard the tradition, especially. I tried watching the Skibidi Toilet. It's just like, I'm falling so much out of grace with things these days. I was like watching like random little things of it. Two of these other, I guess the episodes. Getting fucking millions of views, each of these videos. And they got like overall, over 1 billion views. 16 billion views or something like that overall. Like, seriously, how many Gen Alphas are there that are watching this? You know? Like, I know of a Gen Alpha. She's 4. She doesn't watch Skibidi Toilet. Now, I mean, that's just one, like, Gen Alpha compared to, like, you know, millions there are in the world. I'm just saying, it's just like... I mean, I guess when you're that young of a generation, you're just like... You don't know what's shit or not. Like... So let me give you a couple examples, right? So when I was a kid, I was big on Power Rangers, right? Very big on Power Rangers. And so I watched television shows, well, at least for like the 2 seasons, right? So like, I mean, possibly the 3rd one, but then after that, like, no. I mean, I've grown really out of it. Also, what the fuck's with my health? Do I have? What the fuck do I have? Do I have? Oh, I see. I have. Okay, yeah. That's right. I have Birthright. See, I thought I had like Keeper's Gullet. Well, anyways, long story short, I went to watch, I guess, when I was a kid, Power Rangers a movie, which I have no memory of in theaters. I decided to watch as an adult many years later, like during the COVID lockdowns and everything back to 2020. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna watch this. Da-da-da. And I find it to be shit. My perspective and my opinion of it is totally changed. My opinion of it has changed. It has its moments, but I can't watch it again. It's just, I don't like it. Like, same thing happened with the movie Halloween Tree, right? So like a 90s movie, television movie thing. And I thought Disney had a property of it. I guess it turns out it was Warner Brothers. And so anyways, I watched it. I watched that too as an adult. And I was like, this is shit. Like, it was even worse than the Power Rangers movie. Like, I couldn't stand it. It stretched on far longer than it should. It was so long. Like, the way that the pacing was so slow and all that's what I mean by slowness. A quarter. It was cursed. Also, so much for, like, taking advantage of these items, huh? So that's what I mean. It's like, sometimes when you're a kid, you think, oh, that's awesome. And then you look at it as an adult, and sometimes it's like, oh, that's shit. I'm not saying everything is shit when you're a kid. And then, like, you don't know if it's shit until you watch as an adult. There's some things where it's like, oh, I remember this, da-da-da, you know? Like, you know, you play a certain video game, it gives you nostalgia or just whatever, right? And you still, I mean, I still like games when I was a kid. those kind of games back then, you know. Oh, baby. Now we just make sure this asshole doesn't get it. I don't know if I got hit or he got hit. Oh, I think we both got hit. Whatever. He's meant to die. That's all I know. He is meant to die. We shall put him into the self-sacrifice room and let him perish forever. You are not worth living in this universe, my dude. You can't do that. Of course you can't. It makes it so fucking simple for me, huh? Not to destroy your way of life. Holy shit, that is some amazing stuff. We went from like, oh, he got hit again. All right, good. Death shall be swift for your ass, my dude. So anyways, that's what I mean. The Skibidi toilet, that's like, this is obviously going to be nostalgic for people, especially Gen Alpha. I'm about to say Gen Z, but I don't know how much of Gen Z is really wanting this or not. I don't know. Because everybody's different. Everybody's got different opinions. They may or may not want Skibidi toilet or may, you know what I mean? You know? There could be a boomer out there who's just like loving the shit out of the Skibidi toilet, you know? There could be someone that's the silent generation, the left of the World War II era, like veterans out there who just think that's like the ballest music ever. The shit got some bounce to it. Oh, fuck Frank Sinatra. This shit kicks. I'm not saying that for real, you know. I'm being sarcastic with it. Pretty soon we're going to be saying artificial intelligent music. It's going to be like taking over the scene, and then it's like... Yeah, it's going to happen. I mean, there's always like some services out there to make music through random generation. We're doing that. Do I still have car battery? I don't think I do. I'm going to take this ligament, whatever. Kind of a cool dude. No, I don't have a car battery. I got just that. Okay. These Stanley Cups. Another thing, too, I found out, by the way, from somebody who used to work at Starbucks for some time. Was telling me about, I might take one of this. Was telling me that evidently the Generate Cups are only good for, like, that year. Once you get a Generate Cup for that year, it's only good for the entire month of January. And you can't use it after that. So let's say you got a Generate Cup of last year, you try to use it this year, you can't use it for like the next year or something. I'm like, oh, that's even worse than I thought. It's like, oh, they're trying to charge $70, and I was like thinking about myself, okay, so they probably increased the price for some reason. That just sucks. But at least you could use it every January, right? Nope. It's like, well, that's even more worthless. I'm not dropping $70 for a freaking Generate Cup I can only use for that January. You do the math with the coffee on there, like, it's got to be a hot coffee or hot tea or something. If you do the math on that, you do it once a day or something, you know, you're paying equivalent to that entire freaking cup worth of coffee, you know, that's worth for that other thing. For that, you know, whatever, Generate Cup. But on the but then on the plus side, you have a cup, a mug, you can take with you to Starbucks and fill up and stuff. Which evidently I didn't know you do that. I was talking to somebody about it recently. I found out a few days ago. It's like last year. It's like, Yeah, you can evidently take a cup of your own as long as it's clean and stuff like that and the lid's off. That they would fill up the equivalency. I mean, they'll, when you order, they'll fill up the equivalency for the size. I mean, they're not asking you. I mean, you can't obviously give them an 8-ounce fucking cup and expect to put a venti, mixed drink on there. It's got to be appropriate for the size. And you get like not only 10 cents off of your order, you get like 25 stars on there. I'm like, holy shit. But it was only for like if you're an in-person order. But it turns out now they changed it recently that where it's like you can go through the drive-through or do a mobile order and do that now. And there's an option on the app to do a customized thing. I'm like, holy shit. Now, of course, the drive-through order, I'm not really not too interested in because I don't have a vehicle. But at least there's an option where there if I'm driving someone's vehicle or whatever. I'll borrow someone's vehicle and drive it. Oh, that sucks. Mobile order, like, I've done a mobile order once, right? Last year, just to see how it is. No option for tipping, evidently. You can't tip when you're doing a mobile order for some reason. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if there's an exception where if you have a gift card that you can do that. Because with a gift card order, when you're paying it there, there's an option to tip using the gift card. It's kind of nice, I suppose. I suppose? What's that mean? That you're, holy shit. What do you mean, I suppose, if it's nice to tip? Well, I mean, like, on one hand, like, I want to keep as much of my gift card money as I can. On the other hand, I understand about the tipping thing with stuff. I don't know if a mobile order using a gift card would allow tipping. I assume you could. But like if you're, another thing too, if you're using like a PayPal app thing within, not a PayPal app, you link your PayPal for a payment option, you can't tip. It's another thing too. I'm like, okay. You like these little things, they got, that's weird. How I'm feeling right now, tired, fatigue, sick. Figured give you guys an update since it's been over 2 weeks since I've played. I say about 2 weeks? Yeah, been about 2 weeks. I haven't been sick 2 weeks, I've just been busy for 2 weeks, and then a small part of that was being sick. Gotta do some eating tonight too. Eggs and all that. I'm not gonna be eating as much tonight, but I'm gonna eat what I can. Because, fatigue and some pain. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, we're taking that. Sonny boy. We're not gonna do so much of an exploration here. Our body's kind of feeling the fatigue. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little better. It's been improving, just a little slowly. Not sure if I had peak yet or not with this. Hopefully this is just a peak and it's like, oh, it's up from here. Yeah. I slept for like a little over 12 hours. So, yeah. Staying hydrated, sleeping. Of course, this doesn't help too much with it, but at least a little bit of activity, you know what I'm saying? I might rock around the block too to kind of expand my lungs a little bit. Kind of just come back and take it easy. 1,200 in second place, yeah, because I've been buying items and I've been getting hit a lot and a bunch of other things. And I'm playing late at the night, so it's a few hours before reset. So it's a whole combination. Mostly just taking a bunch of bad items and bad damage and missing out all the bonus points. Anyways, that'll do it for tonight. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.